Are we in focus? Are we in focus? It's a little blurry. That looks pretty focused. Pretty crisp right there, man. I'm not gonna lie. Welcome in, Justice. How we doing, guys? How we doing, guys? Welcome back to another stream. Can y'all hear me? Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. I think we can hear. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Yes, sir. Welcome in, guys, to another live stream. Welcome back to another live stream. We've been trading a lot, like a lot. I feel like I haven't taken a break from trading, but hey, there's opportunity in the markets, you know. There's opportunity in the markets. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me pull TikTok up. Guys, TikTok, we're live on YouTube if you're just joining in. If you're just joining in. Yes, sir. Yo, what's good? JT, Simon. All right. All right. Yeah, we got a fresh haircut today. I'm feeling good. Feeling good, feeling good. It's hard not to feel good after you get a fresh haircut, man. Let's take a look at some of the markets. NQ had, wow, like a pretty heavy sell-off out of the New York Open. It just made it very hard for, you know, AM traders to get a piece of this market. We didn't really start fighting back off of the lows until lunch of the New York session. And when we started trying to break to the upside, it was a slow bleed up. Futures closed, and now we're kind of inching and crawling. Man, this market loves to kind of trend higher in the overnight session. And then New York session, it's really hard to find a dip buy opportunity. I did take a dip buy on Topstep, and we made some money on it. They make it tricky though, don't they? It seems a lot easier to take the long in the overnight session if you had to choose. Yo, what's good? What's good? Noah, Rex. Yeah, they make it a pain for sure. But yeah, we are moving higher. All-time highs on NQ is about 40 points. And I think we get there. As far as entries on it, man, I wish we were trading closer to this 25,100 level, but we're pretty extended here. It kind of would be hard to take an entry here because I could see us just chopping around until we get more volume, but ultimately, yeah, we're moving higher. How did y'all's trading day go? Wow, 140 is ripping. Only trade for me, that's just so high. I think we can go higher. Obviously, all-time highs are there. We're making that move. Just moving nice. I could try to fade price a little bit. I don't prefer to be counter trend trading it like that, but it's a little too high to be chasing longs for me. I don't know, but we'll keep an eye on it and we'll see. Hey guys, let's on stream can't see the chart, can't see the chart, can't see the chart. What are we talking about? Oh yeah. Well, y'all should go to YouTube. Y'all should go to YouTube low key. All right, guys, we are going to take our 6th payout on these Tradeify 150K sim funded accounts. I've had these accounts for like 2.5, 3 months. I had 5, blew 3 of them up, and Now I have 2. And I've had these accounts for like 3 months, 3 months. I've had these accounts for a couple months now, and I consistently take $7,000 a week out of these accounts. It's at the point now where I have a large buffer on the account. All I have to do is make $3,000 in 5 trading days. So it's like $500 a day. Very doable. And once again, I've built up the buffer. So yeah, these 2 accounts are making me a consistent income. Like every single week, every single trading week, as long as I can pull $500 out of the market on these 2 accounts, I can take $7K a week. $7K a week out of these accounts. And I've been doing it for 2 months. So we're going to request a payout live on stream because why not? Yeah. And then we'll look at the payouts. I think we're hitting a milestone here. I think this is going to be $50,000 total in payouts with Tradeify. I have done really well with these guys. So let's request a payout. All right. So you can see the max payout is $3,500 across 2 accounts. This is about a $7,000 payout on 2 accounts. And let's do max payout $3,500. Do max payout again, $3,500. Cool. All right, boom. And that will literally be sent as early as tomorrow. So Tradeify. And this is all the payouts I've taken with these guys. I think it's close to 50,000. So you can see we've had these accounts since August. So just about 2 months I've had these accounts. So it's $50,000 in payouts. But guys, it's, you know, with the payout caps and the consistency rules, you're not going to get rich overnight. You're not going to get rich overnight, but you can consistently take thousands of dollars a week if you can copy trade and leverage and trade like a true professional and scale. You can make $7,000 a week. So somebody do the math. Somebody do the math. That's a lot of 3,500s. Somebody do the math on that one. Is it 40, 50? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, this is for everybody that says I don't take payouts. I take payouts. Damn it. So yeah, nice. I will get moved into a live account eventually. I don't know when. I think it's a 100K sim funded cap. I think I'm just going to keep trading until I eventually get there. And then at that point, you kind of exhaust the amount of profit you can actually take from these prop firms. There is a cap. There's always a cap. You got to look in the fine print sometimes. There's always a cap. So yeah, 100K sim funded cap. Once we hit that, we'll get moved into a live account. But as of now, it's $7,000 every single week. Consistent payouts. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice. I just paid for a Disney World trip with that payout. So that's awesome. All right, let's go to the live account and start getting some trades on. Hopefully. We're a little extended here. We're a little extended here. Not that I hate the longs, but boy, oh boy. I mean, I think we're 70 points off of the low of the overnight. So yeah, we are. So it's a little tricky. Let's pull up 2 charts. Yep. Wow. All-time highs 180s. I think we have a nice green Friday tomorrow and get a nice all-time high close. But as far as this goes, let's look at some other markets because I do like it. It's a little extended. We need to be buying into red on that. And we've only printed green 70 points higher. Check out gold. I know gold was starting to pull back. We had a flush in the New York session on gold. A very big, massive flush. It's gotten bought back up quite nicely. An 80-point flush. 2%. 2% from the highs. We flushed. How was your day? It was pretty good, man. How was y'all's day? Planning on doing any trades? Yeah, guys. I mean, I always try to get some trades on when I go live. Kind of look at some of these markets. A little bit of hesitation in the gold market to move higher. Kind of a doji there. Check out Bitcoin. I know Bitcoin's ripping as well. Wow. Some of you guys were saying Bitcoin literally cannot go down. It's got too much institutional backing. I don't know, but it is ripping. Massive engulfing on the weekly. Kind of back into these all-time high prices above 120,000. Should have held yesterday's long. Yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Those are tricky. Those are tricky. I should have. You're right. Totally should have. I had a feeling I was gonna wait. I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I looked at like the last order and it was like 25,140. I was like, oh my god, the thing just went 70 points higher. I knew I should have just held it. That's low key. There's low key some sauce in trading the overnight. Like if you can get a premium long entry in the overnight session, if you can take that and get some follow through into the New York Open, and New York Open finds bullish sentiment, oh, you're chilling. Look at this, ripping. NQ's ripping. Did we make a run for the all-time highs right here? It looks so good, but it's like, where do we enter? We've kind of missed the entry. You could try to take a small short for like a move back down to like 135, but that's not really a high quality trade in my opinion. Look at us go. Shorts are dangerous. I totally agree. Yeah, I'm kind of talking myself. I don't think I'm going to take one, but taking a long up here is as strong as it is. It's just not. Just me watching a rocket ship go up and trying to like jump onto it. Might get burnt. Yo, what's good, Jonathan? How far up is this going? I presume I think we'll see all-time highs print in NQ tomorrow, at least, if not tonight. It looks great. Markets are kind of breaking higher. That dip we saw today was a little sketchy, but it's slowly just got bidded back up. It wasn't an immediate V, but it did slowly. It took the entire New York session and some of this overnight session, but we did get the bid back up. What's good, Sid? Looks good. God. Copper is quite the market. I don't have a ton of experience trading it, but it's just been a slow grind higher on copper. I would like to see I'd like to see like a pullback on copper back into that low that we put in. Yeah, that was all the way in the beginning of August. It was August 1st, I believe. Because we had I think we had tariff news on copper. It was a massive flush from the highs. It was like a 28-point sell-off. That's insane. It's just been a slow recovery. Months worth of buying. Almost at 50% retracement of that one-day sell-off that we saw. We can check out silver as well. I forgot. Every single market is at all-time highs. Incredible. If we get some volume in the session, we could. It's only 30 points. All-time highs is 30 points away. Let's watch. Let's see. Let's watch and see. Let's wait and see. Because I only took a trade on the wrong account. Now I'm in profit. Ain't so bad. That ain't so bad. That ain't so bad. Trading tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna be on Topstep tomorrow. I can't trade the overnight. I can't trade the overnight session because markets close on for the weekend. Next overnight session you guys will see from me is on Sunday night, but I will be on Topstep tomorrow. Look at these markets extending through 150s. The fade trade is looking enticing here. And I wouldn't take this trade if it wasn't the over, and I don't know if I will. If it wasn't the overnight session. But like the overnight session, you kind of want to anticipate, well, it's hard to say because yesterday was pretty nuts also. You know, the breakouts don't typically get as much follow through in the overnight session. Typically, but as of recent, they have been. I'm trying to cross my words, but we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised to see this in the 150s, 160s kind of cool off a little bit and get 20, 30 point retracement just to kind of balance back out. But 80 point run up from the lows in the overnight session, a little extended here. I don't love the idea of shorting the NQ, but there's certainly no long entry here at the moment. Just, you know, doesn't mean we should just short it, but it's just not an entry. Just going vertical now. Today was my best trading day. Nice, man. Sup, Nahal? How we doing? Jante, welcome back. Yeah, I saw that. How was yesterday's PA? The overnight session was good. Yesterday night. You guys think we take all-time highs tonight? Or do we cool off a little bit? I mean, this is 80 points. To get to all-time highs would be 110 points off of that, off of the overnight low. 153 is on the bed. Why do I want to try to fade this like a silly boy here? Why do I want to try to fade this like a silly boy here? 156 to 145 feels like a, or like to this EMA, to this tight EMA at 141 feels like an okay trade. Obviously fight the trend on it, but like an overextension off that 9 EMA for a sell back into it, just printing green candles here. We'll give it a second. I don't really want to fight the trend. I don't really want to. I'm just trying to find an excuse because we're on stream to take a trade. There's just no long entry though at the moment. Trust me, I'm bullish. Trust. Yeah, dude, you're in the longs. Yeah, it's solid trade, man. It seems like me paying attention in the overnight session, try to find the best possible long entry and take that and hold it. That seems like, you know what I mean? Guys, did you know statistically the overnight session has accounted for more gains in the indexes than the New York session? The overnight session has accounted for more of the rise in price, more of the gains of that market than the New York session. Did you know that? It's true. So statistics tell you favor the long trade in the overnight session. That's just statistics. Also, statistics tell you typically be trading indexes to the long side. Unless we're in a very obvious bear market, indexes tend to float up. And them's just the basics. Them's just the basic concepts of the markets. Move, fly. Yeah, it's a clean run up. If I was in a long, I'd probably be closing some out here. Yeah, it's a definitely clean run up. 155 is current high. I'm kind of thinking about maybe trying to fade. We'll see if we can inch a little bit higher. This feels a little extended. I suppose we could pick up some volume and break out another 30 points higher. I suppose. Let's be a little bit patient. Yeah, New York session sells it off. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so like look, like right here. I mean, okay, here. This was all the overnight, yesterday's overnight session. This was yesterday's overnight session. Beautiful trend to the upside, right? As soon as New York opens, massive dump, and then we close. What do we open? Open 25101. We had some intraday recovery, but so far what you're seeing is, once again, the overnight session, it's just been a trend higher. There is some serious buying sentiment in the overnight sessions. And I think that's typically the case, but it's nice nevertheless. Yeah, we're doing a co-stream with Dan. Yeah, we need to get a co-stream going on. I don't know, on the production side, I don't know how to do all that. Yeah, but Pez, I saw you in the, yeah, we were in that stream. I saw you in the stream 2 nights ago. I don't know how to do like a co-stream. I really suck at the production side of it. But that'd be sick. That would be sick. Hey, TikTok, we're live on YouTube, guys. Pull up to the YouTube chat. Oh, okay, bet. Turn on the what to what? It's okay, guys. I like my charts how they are actually right now. I really do like, I like the way my charts are set up. Lazar is back saying this is the absolute top. Lazar, you're funny. I can't say I totally blame the theory though that you've got, because like there's obviously it's brutal, man, sometimes how harsh the sell-offs can be. But like if you're a perma bear and you can't catch the top, yeah, you get rewarded heavily because that's a heavy sell-off. Well, you got to be right on the timing of it. And it's very hard to do that. It does kind of seem a little extended, Lazar. I'm not totally, I don't totally disagree with you. It is a little overextended, a little bit. But we're talking about shorting a very strong market. I was a fan of his when he started posting all of his TikToks. And then he followed me and I was like, no way. Dan the man. See, I read the last time again. Yeah. When did you get moved to live funded on Topstep? Yeah, I took 5 payouts with Topstep, and then I got moved to a live account after the 5th payout. I think it was a couple months into my XFA. Get it on the next pullback, guys. I don't even know if we'll see a pullback. Let's watch it. Wait till 4. Yeah, there's not great trades. I can maybe see like a quick scalp short, but it's definitely not the best setup you're going to see. So I wouldn't go and put crazy size on it because it's not a great setup. It's not a great setup. Doesn't mean you can't, you know what I mean? If you got an itch that you need, you know what I mean? If you got an itch that you need to scratch, you know, we are sitting here and trading. If you sit here and practice abstinence for forever and ever and ever, you're eventually just gonna like let it all out on something horrible. So man, if you got a little trade idea, throw a couple micros on it. If it's not the best sub you ever saw, let's not use full size. Throw a couple micros at it. I was thinking about a short from 156 to kind of this 9 EMA at 142. We'll see if it plays out. I didn't really execute on it. I kind of want to see if we could poke into the 160s. But just because I take a trade doesn't mean it's like, oh, you know what I mean? It's the most confident trade I've ever seen. And you'll notice that when I trade, like if I look at this, it's a nice pullback. I did think it was a little extended in session, but it's hard to have the cojones to take that short. It is, even if it is only a couple micros, which I wouldn't have gone over 3 micros on it. No, hold on. Test. No. Hold on. Are we back? Are we back? Chad, it seems fine to me. Oh no. Dude, I have no clue what's going on. We're good? Okay, trust. What was that about? I don't know. Okay. Let's cut it. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Damn stupid mic, bro. Stupid mic. Yeah. No, we do have a delay. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that little 10-point pullback just gets ripped right back up. If we're going to run to the all-time highs this session, you want to see it here. First pullback. Why don't you trade Nikkei? That's a good question. It's a good question. We might be sleeping on it. Wow, look at Nikkei running back to its all-time highs on a strong candle on the daily. That might be a market we need to look into. Man, I'm sure there's a ton of opportunities that present themselves. It's so hard to focus on so many markets. Yo, what's good, Neil? What's good, Neil? All right, we're just gonna stream and just stream. Don't keep talking about the audio, bro. I don't know. Overstimulating me. Yeah, it is a good time to trade. There's nothing wrong with this. It's just, I kind of hopped on the stream right in the middle of a melt up. So as far as technical setups here and tactical levels to be trading this, it's a little tough. A little tough. So you on Topstep? Nice, man. Nice. Yep. I'll be on tomorrow. Gold about to dump. Ooh. I don't hate that trade. I don't hate that trade. NQ's pulling back. We could have caught 56 to 40s. Could have caught that. No audio. Is anybody actually interested in trying to buy this dip? It's a little tough. A little tough. Let's caught the pullback. Nice, nice. Well, let's watch it just a little bit. Oh no, that's horrible. Okay, guys, audio's good. We're good. Chilling. A little sketchy. A little sketchy. It's just a little extended. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just in a session where prices don't break out as much, it's a little sketchy. It's a little sketchy to put money on the line on this. I don't want to say it can't just rip higher, but I also wouldn't be surprised to see us chop around and maybe retest the 100s again through the night. Now, if we're in a higher volume session, it might be different. It might be a different story. What's up, BBC? Remember I told you hit my daily loss limit 3 days in a row. In my live account, negative 9K. Got it back up. Nice. Up around 5K. Nice, dude. Yeah, I think we were chatting on Instagram. I'll respond to some of y'all on Instagram. Yep, you can't spiral with the loss limit. It's you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. Have to respect it. Usually that means sizing down. Really not hitting your daily loss limit on an active basis every once in a while. But you don't want to be hitting it more than once or twice a week. It's not good on your mental. Hey, yo, Griffin, appreciate the follow on YouTube. Hey, gold's kind of getting a little push down. Let's try a sell for just like a quick scalp on gold for a sell for under 79. Quick scalp. Quick scalp under 79. Stop goes at that high. Let's see if we can get that. I like that. I like that failed push. I like that failed push at 86. Quick scalp. Quick scalp. I want to see the break under 79 right here. Right now. Some decent push down back into the 80s now. I want to see play out right now. I don't want to see it hold this level at 80s. Kind of off of that pivot. Strong selling at 86. Now pushing back down into all of these orders in the 80s. I want to see quick follow through under the 80s right here. Let's see if I get punished for shorting such a strong market. Everything's a strong market. It's really just hard to short anything. Let's see. You able to copy trade on your live account? No, because there's nothing to copy trade. You only have one account, only one live account, so you can't really copy trade it. Man, if this runs back to 87, I'm gonna throw up in my mouth, I think. I just want to see the quick sell under 80s. NQ's pulling back. 138. Both markets trying to pull back. There's another exhaustion wick at 84. Needs to go here. It's a trap. It might be a trap, dude. So just kind of a quick scalp idea under 80. Might be a trap. I wouldn't be surprised. Gold's a tricky one. Dude, yeah, gold's tricky. No lie. No lie. It is tricky. In and out with that one. In and out with the gold shorts. Otherwise, it's... you're going to get melted on. Give it to me, damn it. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I agree with that. Sometimes you can get like pure price action candles where, yeah, you have like a quick buying attempt and then sellers immediately step in and then that momentum continues for the break under that low. And sometimes it's just manipulation and you just get cooked and it fills back in. Price action isn't always 100%. Nothing's 100% though. Not looking for much. Kind of mid 70s. It depends what this break under 80s looks like. We got to get the break first. I like this play. I do too. Oh, here we go. Little break, little break. 79. I would like to see 77s for a cover. Let's put in some orders. Let's put in some orders to cover in like 77. I'm not looking for a lot. The overnight low is 75. Here we go. Big dump on gold. A little big dump. Fill that order. Nice. Let's get a flush into 76. Here we go. Picking up some volume. Let's get out of that. Okay. Next low is 75. Look at that. Markets treat me really well. Let's no, let's hold it. Let's hold it. Let's hold it. Let's hold it and stop it out, break even, and just see if we can get that sell. Market treating me special. It almost felt like it wasted no time. I love that trade. Kind of get in, boom. Wait for like a minute tops, and then we get the move. I like it. I like it. I like it. And we locked in $80 on it, and if this wants to take that low out without getting too much retracement, we'll have a decent take profit on the last. I love that, gold. Thank you so. I mean, you're pampering me here. That was very sweet of gold there to do it that quick. Very nice. Why is your risk go low? What do you mean? It's a $100 trade. $100 trade for a minute of work. Not wrong with that. Not wrong with that. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get. Oh, Patrick's back. Let the runners run. This one I'm not expecting too much follow through for. And like we might even get stopped out. But yes, generally let the runners run. I kind of expected us to maybe hold that range. If we get the break, great. And then we look, that rhymes. If we get the break, great. And then we go and fill that. If not, look, we're getting caught in a wick. Let's see if we get filled. Break even. That's gold for you. No sell off today. It needs to not break above 81, otherwise I'll get stopped out. Man, that was a quick 4 points. Upside there. This is gonna stop me out. Ooh. Oh, that's gold for you. $80, big deal. No big deal. I mean, $180 trade here, $180 trade there. That was a quick scalp. I didn't have a ton of size on it, mainly because we know how strong gold is. Not a huge fan of shorting either of those markets in general, and definitely not with a lot of size. But yeah, a little scalp. 4 points, $80. That's just one trade, though. I mean, we take a couple trades in a day. A couple $80 trades in a day. Nothing wrong with that. That's how you get to this level. Yeah. But gold, I mean, gold just wicked back up. It didn't get the follow through I wanted to see it get, but we did capitalize on 82 to 77. Took most of them off on the low of that wick. I almost damn near at the exact low of the wick, so I'm happy with it. And it still might go get it, but I mean, look where we got out, right? We got in at 82, so call it here, and then got out damn near at the bottom. One exit here, one exit there. Just catching little moves. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. If this was New York, maybe you get the follow through, but it's Asia, man. It's Asia. Not enough sellers to push it lower. Is that a live account? It's a live account, man. It's a total live account. Total live account. How many accounts you blew this week? I actually haven't blown any accounts this week. And does that mean I don't blow accounts? No, I blow accounts all the time. Just this week I haven't blown any. Luckily. Q's not doing much. We do have 20 minutes of red, 25 minutes of red candles though. Not the most urgent buying attempt here. 20 minutes of red. Turbo price action. Yeah, that's kind of sucky. It didn't sell. Is there a small rejection block? I don't really. So like watching the speed in which this came. So we had a. I was actually watching it, and so I noticed it. I just so happened to have the charts. I don't really watch gold, but yeah, we saw a lot of orders come in this market here, and then it wicked off 86, and then immediately came it back down into all of these orders. So for me, that's like, okay, so we're getting a failed break higher, buying exhaustion, sellers step in heavy, and then we're kind of at a crossroads with that equal low. So I look for the break of that level, no more. Just the break of that level. And what it looks like underneath that level is to be determined. I could maybe hold the trade long. Depends what it looks like. But when you have stacked orders like that, and then the move comes up and fails with a wick, yeah, I want to try to fade it back under the level it moved off of. And it might get some follow through. I could see it getting some follow through. We had a ton of selling in the New York session. It did recovered about 50% of it. I wonder if I got out a little too early. It's going lower. Let's see. It's gonna break 76. Probably went through maybe 15 different consecrators that trade. You're the only one I've ever stuck with. Nice, man. It's good to hear it, Sabin. Hey guys, we're live on YouTube as well. YouTube, I appreciate y'all for chilling in here. Definitely hit the like button. We'll see if we can get into another trade or two. KMP, appreciate the sub on YouTube, man. Also, we have My Funded Futures take profit. I want to say Tradeify. I haven't gotten totally set up, but I will have a code with them. Apex and Funding Ticks, code BPC for the best discount. If y'all want to replicate some of the success of becoming a funded trader, and hopefully, obviously, results aren't typical. Most traders do lose, but with discipline and perseverance and just trading like a true professional, you could achieve that. Very slower market than yesterday's overnight market, that's for sure. Talk about overextended markets. I feel like Bitcoin's got to be mentioned. So look, we have, what is this? 5 days. This is one trading week. This is Monday to Friday, or maybe this was 26. I think it was last Friday. I think this was last Friday to this Thursday. 13,000 points in Bitcoin, approaching kind of that double top, the all-time highs on Bitcoin. I don't know. Bitcoin's tricky. I would like to trade it. I'm just not totally confident in that trade. What's good, Mitsu? Thought Topstep and allowed pass 4. What about Topstep and allowed pass 4? In Q longs from that pullback, it still feels a little extended. I could see it bleeding a little lower. I don't know if there's gonna be a trade on NQ for me today. Just doesn't seem like a great setup. It is a little pullback. It just doesn't seem like a great setup. I feel like the probability of us pulling back is a little too much. I don't know. There's not a lot of great setups tonight. I'll keep my eyes open, but we might. Gold's gonna break that low that we're trying to scalp it under. It looks like should have held, I guess. How many funded accounts do you recommend make 10K a month? Well, I have 2 funded accounts. 10K a month? Oh man, you could do it with 1. Well, 1 might be trying to push it a little bit. 2 or 3, man. 2 or 3. So don't trade in Q, guys. You guys can do whatever you want. None of this is financial advice. This is just me live trading. I do like NQ longs. It's a little extended in this session for me, and we're still under the all-time highs. I feel like the threat of a pullback is just there. If I wanted to get long, my stop would have to be way down here under the overnight low. I just, it seems a little extended. I don't know if there's a great setup tonight on that. Look at gold. Under 75 here. Should have left some on. Yeah, 76. Gold can get a little flashy here in the overnight session. Gonna watch gold. If it breaks this low, could pick up some volume. We trade non-farm payroll. I thought I saw something about there's not going to be a non-farm payroll tomorrow. So I don't know. Maybe because there won't be. Maybe the price action will be a little scammy. I don't know. We're definitely be careful going into the weekend though. Gold printed at 874. Had new lows in the overnight session on gold. Gold long, I don't know. I'm not super confident about that one either, chat, to be honest with you. I don't really trade gold. Actually, let me stop looking. I don't really trade it. I don't have the right to be looking at that market that much. Why do you trade with your own capital? I do. This is, well, I was gonna say this is my own capital, which is technically true, but I understand what the question is. I do trade my own capital. Hey, Road and Me, appreciate the follow on YouTube, guys. A little bit of a slower session. We're in like a 10-point range for the past 30 minutes here on NQ. You have VWAP in the session at 120. Could be an interesting level. If we can get a pullback to 120, could be an interesting level for a possible long. You'd want to see continuation of the upside into the London Open. That'd be a longer hold. We'll see. I don't know if we'll get 120 though. That would be giving back a good bit of this rally. Yeah, no doubt, Armando. That's true as well. Yeah, my dog was barking. We're good now, though. Gold's creeping down. One mini MQ short. Crazy. One mini's a lot of size there, man. Can't really say that though. I was in 3 minis today, and that felt like a lot. Hey, baby, you gonna cook the beef?
I was trying and then they started barking.
Oh, well, you're good now. You just gotta get onto him. Don't look at gold. Yeah, no cap. I'm likely not gonna execute a trade on it, so let's not look at it. I actually don't do well trading gold. It's a tough market. It might be tougher than NQ, honestly, for me. Maybe a little bit of a range trade, possibly. But I mean, you're likely to get caught. You're likely to get caught in a pullback, a deeper pullback. Was your streaming schedule like every night, same time every night? Right now, that's the new schedule for now. We're trying it out. You had a gold short? Yeah, it was just a quick scalp. I got out most of it at the first test of the low 76, but it did go lower. I'm gonna look into this pullback on NQ. Not a great overnight session. Yeah, it's 9 and 21 EMA. That's right. Harish, JDN, appreciate the follows on YouTube. TikTok, we're live on YouTube if y'all wanted. You actually can see a ton more over there, to be honest. Let's see if we get a little flush into like low 30s and then leave a wick and look for maybe a move back into the 40s. Outside of that, there's just not a ton. There's not a ton. It's already had a nice trend to the upside. You don't really want to play in the sandbox after you've already had the move. Really, this is the move of the night. So, and we're on the back end of it, just because it happened earlier in the session. Which your YouTube's the same thing. BPCTrades. Link in the YouTube description for the best prop firm deals. Take you right to the website. Dead market, a little bit dead. We might call it. We made $80, man, in a pretty dead market. That's a W in my opinion. That pays for dinner. That pays for a nice dinner. That pays for a nice dinner. That pays for 2 steak dinners right there. That pays for... Hey, what's good, Edge? Appreciate the kind words, man. That pays for... What's $70 pay for? Pays for the oil change it just got. Use them as party strategist Confluence. Yeah, they're just kind of... I mean, Confluence more or less. They're not really my primary strategy, but they definitely help to kind of just gauge the general sentiment of, okay, you know, that's our moving averages, and we can find support there. But a lot more goes into account. Market structure and price action kind of lead it more than EMAs. So focus on those two things more than EMAs, but EMAs do come into play. Like, we just get a flush, like, for instance, and we could come up with a million examples. Look at gold. We can come up with a million examples, but if I suddenly just see a strong bearish candle just flash down to 127, yeah, that's VWAP, right? That's VWAP. That's your volume weighted average price. So average price, trailing the last 14 candles, volume adjusted. But if we just get a candle that flashes down here very quick and kind of raid the orders, right? Sellers just raid the orders like that, I'm not just going to instinctively buy off VWAP. I need to see price action. I need to see a true reaction, right? And so if we just got a quick flush down and that candle kind of kept filling, and we didn't get wicks and we didn't start to show some attempt, you know what I mean? Just because VWAP's there doesn't mean I'm going to play it. So, and we can come up with, there's a million examples, but market structure and price action at the forefront of my strategy, and then obviously they're in play. Depends how we approach those levels. If we approach that level with weak selling momentum and maybe selling exhaustion, we start leaving wicks off of it. We're consolidating maybe under some low resistance buy side liquidity or whatever the case is. That can come into play. But it really comes after. It's just a confluence. It's really how you said it. Good question. Hey, appreciate. Yep. Gold is flushing. Did I miss it? I missed it a little bit. Yeah, we had a short gold 82, but I got out. Yeah, I wasn't looking for a ton, but yeah, it is going lower. Wow, we were short up here. Tough. Look at that. Freak, I should have held it. I don't know. It's kind of under the impression that we weren't going to get a ton of movement, just kind of because NQ wasn't doing much. Gold flush. Yeah, I'm not going to trade that market, though. Yeah, Justice, exactly right. Exactly right. In the context of like, okay, so I'm looking for a long entry in a market. I want to see what that selling pressure looks like. If it's heavy selling, yeah, you definitely want to see some selling exhaustion, some structure form. Maybe a strong wick off of demand or a moving average or VWAP, whatever it is. YC, thank you for the follow on YouTube, man. Volume coming in late, a little bit, and gold can get volume pretty randomly. It's not it's too significant of a time, just kind of the middle of the Asia session, but it is fading about 10 points off the high. Feeling bullish on it. I do like it. It's hard to find an entry on it. Best thing for me is probably not to trade. I think we'll just call it. We made 80 bucks on the stream. That's good. We took a really small trade. Took a really small trade. I feel like there's not a ton of opportunity in this session at the moment. So we're going to call it there, guys. Kind of a shorter stream. Some are going to be better. No, it's just trading. It's just trading. I don't feel like there's a great setup, so I'm not going to put unnecessary risk. Preserving capital is so important. Some days there's going to be opportunity to put your foot on the pedal and trade what you see, and you're going to get a good setup. We opened stream and NQ had already ripped 80 points off of the overnight low. Took a little scalp on gold. That's trading though, man. So we will be back, and there'll be opportunities. Next time you guys will see me on this channel Sunday night. I'm going to be live on Topstep TV tomorrow for Fast Markets. If y'all wanted to tune in there, but You set a daily loss limit? I have a daily loss limit on my live account already put in for me. Tomorrow's full of promise? Yeah, tomorrow should be okay. We don't have the non-farm payroll. I don't know if that's kind of going to lead to some questionable price action, but we'll see. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you guys. And some days are going to be better than other, but Green Day nevertheless. And we'll be live trading tomorrow on Topstep. So we're going to end it there. Just consistency, base hits every day. We'll see what happens. Got it. Sunday night. Yep, we'll be live again Sunday night. I'll be live Topstep tomorrow. And actually, you know what? I won't be live Sunday night. I lied to you. I won't be live Sunday night. I won't be live next week at all. You guys are not going to see me for a second. I'm going to be in Disney World, so I don't know why I said that. My apologies. Yeah, you guys aren't going to see me for a week, man. You guys aren't going to see me for a week. Sorry about it. Not going to see me for a week. All right. I think we're going to end it. Tune in for a nice little Friday stream before the weekend on Topstep. I'll see y'all there. Have a good night. Yep. Appreciate you guys. All right.